Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here at St. Petersburg High School, where Aztecs and the Swans, Lakeland United, will face each other for a place in the finals of the Florida West Conference of the United Premier Soccer League Premier Division. What a ride we're gonna have today. Really, people. After a great quarterfinal match where Lakeland defeated Azzurri Storm 4-2 in the penalties, today they're gonna be facing the champions of the regular season, the Aztecs, a team that they managed to defeat once, and they were defeated also one time in this regular season. The match is about to start. We can see Lakeland at the left wearing a black jersey. Meanwhile, the Aztecs are on the right wearing their usual white one. And you can already leave your comment at the YouTube channel of Lakeland, where we are streaming live. Thanks to the production of Better Media, we have messages from Alessandra, who says, "Go Lakeland, go Jean, go Rosito." Kelly Fisher, "Let's go Lakeland United." And Jean Santos, who says, "Go Lakeland, go Jean and Rosito." The match is about to start in just a few minutes. Lakeland having a last-minute pep talk with their coach, Eric Leite, getting ready for the match. We're about to review the lineups, the teams that both the Aztecs and Lakeland had decided to go today. We have the home team here. Alexi Cortez has decided to go with Nicolas Garet as the goalkeeper. The defenders will be number 3, Jesus Martinez, number 4, Luis Gonzalez, number 24, Max Diamond, and number 2, Samuel Idinch. In the midfield, we'll have number 13, Javier Salgado, number 25, Chad Bird, number 6, Antonio Colachi, and number 16, Benavir Espinal. Meanwhile, the strikers will be number 17, Christopher Pope, and number 10, Nico Colachi, the top scorer of the Aztecs, a key player for the home team that's gonna try to defeat Lakeland in order to reach the finals of the Florida West Conference and reach the Nationals, of course. That's the main goal. Another YouTube message from I'm Randy, let's go Lakeland. And here we have Lakeland United's lineup for today. The same 11 that went out and defeated Azzurri Storm. The goalkeeper, number 30, Enrique Poveda Cavallini. Number 4, Joao Almeida. Number 2, Hiroki Tsuda. Number 22, the Puerto Rican Pedro Alejandro. Number 55, Pedro Maximiano. Number 7, Yuri Vasconcelos. Number 10, the captain, Eduardo Melo. Number 6, Wendel Amaro Luis Gabriel. Number 17, Joao Rosito. Number 18, Azuka Caneda. And number 9, Rio Aijara, the team that Eric Leite has decided to put today. Of course, for all of you Jean Leonardo's fans, let me tell you that Jean is on the bench today. Once again, he'll surely have some minutes. And these are the keys in these Florida West playoffs. We have the Aztecs against Lakeland, and at the same time, Florida Premier will be facing Naples City. At the same time. So once the matches have ended, we'll have the finalists that are going to be facing each other next Saturday. Lakeland, the current champions of the Florida West Conference, wanting to keep the title. Today, they're going to have to defeat the Aztecs. If you know some history of Lakeland, you'll know that in order to win their first championship, their first Florida West championship, Lakeland had to defeat in the final the Aztecs in a penalty shootout that the Swans managed to overcome and win their first title. After that, they managed to win in the last full season, also via penalty kick. And in order to keep their crown today, they'll have to win against the Aztecs yet again. There we have it. Eric Leite having the last talk with their team, and Lakeland getting ready to step alongside the Aztecs in order to properly begin the match. Let me tell you that if you can, if it's possible in your heart, leave your like in the YouTube video of Lakeland so the channel and the community of Lakeland is able to grow. The match is about to start. We're gonna have a blast because both teams know each other and are really good. There we have it, folks. Lakeland wearing black, the Aztecs wearing white. The match is about to start as soon as the protocol ends. Of course, both teams have to greet each other. And after that, the match here at St. Petersburg High School is about to start. But first, ladies and gentlemen, a moment for the United States national anthem. And there we had it, folks, the national anthem of the United States. Now the greetings between the players and the officials. And the match is about to start. Once again, if you're just tuning in, Lakeland today is wearing black. Meanwhile, the Aztecs are wearing white. And remember, this will be the third match in this spring season. The first time they faced each other was back in April, a 3-2 victory for the Aztecs, but in Lakeland's field. After that, they faced each other once again back in May, a 1-0 victory for Lakeland. That time, Joao Almeida, number 4, was the player who gave the Swans the victory. It looks like Lakeland will be going to the left side of your screen. Meanwhile, Aztecs will be on the right. Monica Melo says, "Let's go, Lakeland." The match is just about to start. Everyone's getting hyped. It's a very important match because one team today will be going home while the other will be going to the finals of the Florida West Conference. Really, we have a lot to pack up here. Lakeland in charge of the kickoff with Ryo Aihara. Remember, the Japanese striker who scored twice against Azzurri Storm, and we'll probably be looking to score some more goals today. Come on, guys, leave your comments, leave your like. Let's get ready to watch some great football from the UPCL. The ref blows his whistle and the match is on, ladies and gentlemen. Here we have it, folks. The captain, Eduardo Melo, playing alongside with his teammate, number 2, Hiroki Tsuda. Here comes the ball to Joao Almeida, back to Hiroki. And the match has just started. Here comes Pedro Alejandro, the Puerto Rican, back to Enrique Pope de Cavallini. The best player of the quarterfinals. Plays alongside with Joao Almeida. Now, here comes Joao Rosito from Joao to Joao. Hiroki Tsuda. Back to number 7, Yuri Vasconcelos. And now to the left, Pedro Alejandro back to Hiroki. First few seconds, it's a long pass towards the right side. Here comes Pedro Maximiano. He stumbles a little bit. He tries to pass the ball on to Joao Rosito. The ball is out of the field. It's going to be a throw-in for Lakeland at the beginning of the match. It's a difficult start for the Aztecs. They can get a hold of the ball. Pedro Maximiano ready to do the throw-in. Yuri Vasconcelos, also Joao Rosito. But here comes the captain, Eduardo Melo. The ball bounced off the defender of the Aztecs. So it's once again a throw-in for the Swans, for the team coached by Eric Leite, the current champions of the Florida West Conference. Pedro Maximiano once again ready to do the throw-in. Eduardo Melo, Joao Rosito. The ball goes towards Rosito. Back to Melo. Eduardo with the dribbling. He tried to pass the ball onto any teammate possible, but he couldn't do it. Let's see if Lakeland can recover it. They couldn't do it. Pedro Alejandro now with Azuka Caneda. Wendell. It's finally a rejection by the Aztecs, and here they come. It's a long shot, but it's off target. They saw that Enrique Poveda was far from his goal. They tried to surprise the Swans, but they couldn't do it. Fernanda Poveda Cavallini says, "Go Lakeland!" Enrique Poveda, the best goalkeeper. He sure was the best goalkeeper at the quarterfinals. He stopped 3 penalties, one in overtime. No, actually he stopped 2 penalties. One in overtime, the other one in the penalty shootout. The other penalty that Azzurri Storm missed, the player didn't shot properly. Let's see, Enrique Poveda. He decides to do a long pass towards the left side, trying to reach Azuka Caneda. Here comes number 13, Javier Salgado. Salgado back to his teammate, number 2, Samuel Irinch. It finally ends up in a throw-in for the Aztecs. It's a good start of the match, 3 minutes. It's once again a throw-in, but this time for the Swans, for number 22, Pedro Alejandro. Here comes Alejandro. Yuri Vasconcelos with the header, but here comes number 6, Antonio Colaci, who plays back to Samuel Irinch. The Aztecs keep going back. Now they go forward. Good header by Pedro Alejandro, the Puerto Rican defender, sending the ball out of the field. Samuel Irinch ready to do a new throw-in for the Aztecs. Feel free to leave your comment. Feel free to leave your like. Lakeland trying to reach the finals. Hiro Kitsuda defending well, guarding the ball. The ball is still inside of the field, and so the Aztecs try to score. Colaci with the shot. It's a safe ball for Enrique Poveda Cavallini. This sure is going to be a tough match for both Lakeland and the Aztecs. You're going to need all the support they can get. Here comes the throw-in. Good interception by Pedro Alejandro, but here comes the Aztecs still. Bert with the ball towards the left side. Here comes Christopher Pope. Pope with the dribbling. Back to number 3, Jesus Martinez with the cross. It's a good cross. The shot was missed by Colaci, but there was an offside position. That's why the assistant referee raises his flag. So it's a free kick for Lakeland. Almost 5 minutes. Still 0-0. And remember, if by any chance the Aztecs and Lakeland ended up tying, first they're going to go through overtime. After that, we're going to have penalty kicks. Someone's going to win today, and someone's going to go home. Joao Rosito fighting for the ball. Good recovery by Javier Salgado. Good pressure there by Rio Aijara and Pedro Maximiano. So it's going to be a throw-in for Lakeland yet again. Pedro ready to do the throw-in, looking for Rosito. Rosito couldn't control the ball. It's a recovery for the Aztecs. Here comes number 3, Jesus Martinez. Martinez with a long pass. Good header by Joao Almeida. Recovery by Pedro Maximiano. Here comes Pedro. Good dribbling by number 55. He goes on. Then plays to Joao Rosito. Joao with the dribbling, with the cross. The header by Irinch. But the ball goes back to Yuri Vasconcelos. Eduardo Melo with a long shot over the bar. The first opportunity for Lakeland was a long shot, and it's going to be a goal kick for the Aztecs. It's a good start. There's no clear dominating team on the field, so it's anyone's game so far. As we were saying, it's going to be a goal kick for Nicolas Garet, the goalkeeper of the Aztecs. So far, it's a good match here at Green Devils Field, St. Petersburg High School. We have some technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. We offer you some deep apologies. We're trying to reconnect as soon as possible so that you can get to see the match. The Aztecs come out of the field. Recovery by Joao Almeida. Sorry for the inconveniences. We keep going. Enrique Poveda Cavallini. Here comes Joao Rosito. And Enrique Poveda is going to try. He avoids the corner kick, but it's going to be a throw-in. Enrique has to go back. Oh, be careful. The referee has to stop the match because Enrique went down. So, of course, the game won't continue until the goalkeeper is in well shape. 7 minutes, 30 seconds. Felipe Santos saying, "Come on, Lakeland." Of course, Lakeland's fan coming to see the match. Right now, the game has stopped because Enrique Poveda was injured as he was coming back. This is not good news for both Lakeland and Enrique. Let's hope it's just a minor injury so he can come back. In the case Enrique isn't able to continue, the substitute goalkeeper is Álvaro López, the Spanish player. Let's hope that Enrique is in well shape. He was the best player of Lakeland on the quarterfinals. He could have pulled a muscle as he was returning. These aren't good news for Lakeland. Let's see, Enrique luckily comes back up. He looks like he's in well shape. And if everything's well, he's about to continue. Lakeland can't afford to lose a goalkeeper. And as we can see, Álvaro López is warming up in case Enrique is not able to continue. The referee should drop the ball for the Aztecs, of course. Chad Bird should receive the ball. The referee explaining to Melo that he shouldn't interfere. And the game continues. Chad Bird with a long pass, recovery by Lakeland, but it's not a good one. So the Aztecs continue with the attack. And now they go towards the left side with number 17, Christopher Pope. Pope with the cross. It was a good clearance by Hiro Kitsuda, number 2. It's going to be a throw-in for the Aztecs as we approach the 10th minute of the first half. Still a long way to go. Someone's got to reach the finals today. Melo going back to Yuri Vasconcelos. Good dribbling, but he loses the ball. Recovery by the Aztecs. And here comes Colachi, the top goal scorer. Good tackle. Good appearance by Joao Almeida, who plays with Pedro Maximiano. Joao Rosito. Joao, be careful. He plays back to Eduardo Melo. Melo with Rosito. Rosito with Yuri. Yuri with Joao. And here comes Pedro, but he wasn't able to reach the ball. Here comes Yuri Vasconcelos. He loses the ball. Javier Salgado towards the center with Colachi. Colachi tried to play with his brother, but Joao Almeida once again. Good appearance by number 4. A key player in the defense of Lakeland. Caneda, be careful. It looks like the terrain is not at its best shape. A lot of players are having trouble there. Caneda and Rio Eijara trying to put some pressure on the Aztecs. It's going to be a recovery by Pedro Alejandro. Hiro Kitsuda back to Joao Almeida. Joao advancing, passing the ball to Joao Rosito. Rosito lost the ball. Here comes Jesus Martinez. Back to Javier Salgado. Javier Salgado once again with the ball. Plays back to his teammate. Here comes Max Diamond. Max with a long pass. 8-inch to the center. Here comes Chad Bird. But Eduardo Melo came first and played the ball back to his teammate. It's a long pass looking for Caneda or Rio Aijara. First came Diamond and then 8-inch with a long pass that Pedro Alejandro recovered. Yuri Vasconcelos back to Hiro Kitsuda. Thank you so much against the call. It's going to be a great day as long as Lakeland wins. Now, it's a good day as long as Lakeland plays. That's the spirit that soccer should have. But today, it's a crucial match, and everyone knows the stakes. Eduardo Melo tried to play it towards the left side. Good appearance by Pedro Alejandro. Caneda now. Azuka. Azuka wasn't able to continue dribbling, and so the Aztecs recover the ball. Chad Bird. Good appearance by Yuri Vasconcelos. Joao Rosito with the ball. Back to Eduardo Melo, the captain, back to Pedro Maximiano. It's a tough start for both teams. There aren't much spaces, and so it's difficult for both teams to advance. Pedro Maximiano to the center with Hiro Kitsuda. All of Lakeland's players on Aztecs field. Wendell back to Pedro Alejandro. Yuri Vasconcelos. Yuri with Wendell. Wendell looking for someone to pass the ball. It tried to go from left to right. It's a good interception and recovery by the Aztecs. Enrique Poveda comes out and grabs the ball. And so the attack of the Aztecs has ended. 13 minutes, still 0-0 in the semifinals of the Florida West Conference. Hiro Kitsuda with a long pass looking for Caneda. And here comes the player, the goalkeeper from Uruguay, Nicolás Garrett. Here comes Luis Gonzalez, number 4. To his teammate, Max Diamond. Rio Aijara trying to recover alongside Caneda. Good evening, let's go Lakeland, says Orlando Franchini. Leave your like, leave your comment, leave your support for Lakeland, for the Aztecs, for your favorite player. We're getting close to the Nationals, and both teams know it. It was a long pass that number 3, Jesus Martinez, sent out with a header. It's a throw-in, 14 minutes for Lakeland. Pedro Maximiano getting ready to do the throw-in. He has Melo, he has Joao Rosito. Here comes Yuri Vasconcelos. Pedro tells Joao Rosito to go further back. And here comes the ball towards Wendell. Wendell decides to play back with Almeida, and Almeida back to the goalkeeper, Enrique Poveda. It's a long ball from Enrique. Good header by Pedro looking for Joao Rosito, but here comes Jesus Martinez first. Back to the goalkeeper, Nicolás Garrett. Be careful, Nicolás. The ball is back on Aztecs possession. Christopher Pope fighting for the ball, keeping it inside of the field. It's a good opportunity for the Aztecs here. Let's see. 3 versus 3. Colachi to Pope. Pope with Colachi. It's a difficult position for Colachi. He tries to do a cross. It went out on Hiro Kitsuda, and it should be a corner kick for the Aztecs. Supporting the Aztecs from the Tampa Bay area squad, says Coach Rivers. Everyone's welcome here at Lakeland's YouTube channel. And now the Aztecs are going to have a great opportunity to score the first goal of the match with this corner kick. Both squads getting ready, taking their teams. And here comes the cross. It's a good cross. It's a good header. But the ball comes to Enrique Poveda. Now Enrique plays a long ball towards the right side. But Pedro Maximiano wasn't able to get to the ball in time. Still, he thanks the goalkeeper. Julio Alejandro saying Lakeland. I suppose somehow related to Pedro Alejandro, the left back. Go Lakeland. Here comes the Aztecs now. Irinch playing back to Garrett. Luis Gonzalez, number 4. Back to Nicolas. Eduardo Melo putting some pressure on the goalkeeper, but still back to Gonzalez. Luis. Jesus back to Luis. Garrett once again the goalkeeper. Rio Ejara trying to take the post, but once again, here comes the Aztecs with a good play. The pressure from the Swans is not working so far. Nicolas Garrett in short. And there goes the ball from Javier Salgado towards the right side. Good passes here. Salgado, good pressure and recovery by Lakeland. Ejara, Rio with the ball to the left side with Azuka Caneda. Here comes Azuka. He's inside the box. Here comes the cross. Despite their best efforts, the Aztecs end up winning a throw-in. There was no penalty there, but it was a good opportunity for Lakeland. One of the best so far. It's a difficult match for both teams. Of course, they know that they are playing a semifinal. Yes, that's my son from Morovis, Puerto Rico, says Julio Alejandro. Great to have you here. Great to have all of you watching the game live at Lakeland's YouTube channel. It's a long ball. The Aztecs keep it inside. Here comes Chris Pope. It's a difficult ball, but the help from Hiroki Tsuda stopped the attack alongside Enrique Poveda. There was a foul from Chris, so there was a free kick that Enrique Poveda already played. Hiroki Tsuda to the left side with Caneda. Pedro Alejandro back to the goalkeeper, Enrique. And once again to the right with Joao Almeida. Now here comes Hiroki Tsuda with Joao Rosito. Rosito, long ball towards Pedro Maximiano. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to reach the ball in time. So it's a new throw-in for the Aztecs. The Aztecs only lost 2 games on the regular season. The regular season in which they were the best team of the Florida West Conference. And one of those games was against Lakeland United in this place here at St. Petersburg High School. That time, it was Joao Almeida, the player who gave the victory to the Swans. Enrique Poveda ready to do a long pass, looking for Rio Ejara. It's a good header by the defense. Pedro Maximiano fighting for the ball, but it's a good recovery by the Aztecs. Here comes number 25, Chad Bird. Good passes from the Aztecs. Here comes Jesus. Back to Chad Bird. Now to the center. To Colaci. Nico Colaci towards the right side now. It's a good opportunity, looking for an opening. Good dribbling. Better recovery by Pedro Alejandro. And now Lakeland is able to come out of their own side. Pedro Alejandro back to Enrique. Julio Rivera also saying Alejandro. Joel Almeida back to the goalkeeper. We're reaching the 20-minute mark. Still no goals, 0-0. Good control by Pedro. And here comes Pedro Maximiano with the ball. Oh, wait. The ref says the ball was out once Pedro controlled it. So it was a throw-in, actually, for the Aztecs. So, Pope lets the ball towards Martinez. Jesus. They are fighting for the ball. Joao Almeida with the rejection, with the clearance. Be careful here. Here comes Colaci. It's a good opportunity for the Aztecs. They open towards the right side. They shoot! Off target. But the best situation for the Aztecs so far, the pass from Colaci, the finishing touch, I think, from number 2, Samuel Irinch. It's a goal kick for Enrique. Let's go, Pedrito Alejandro, says Julio Rivera. So far, I know you're there, but the fans of Gil Leonardo are quiet today so far. I know you're there, but I have to, poke you a little bit in order for you to comment. It is like it is like this. 21 minutes, the Aztecs getting closer to the goal so far. Jesus Martinez. Jesus Martinez back to his teammate Gonzalez. And now towards the center. Good passes from the Aztecs. Lakeland so far has to defend themselves in order to avoid a goal from the Aztecs. It's a long pass towards Chris Pope. The header from Pedro Maximiano stopping the attack. So Enrique Poveda can easily grab the ball. It's not going to be an easy match. That match, it's clear. A semi-final match in which the losing team will have ended up their season. Javier Salgado controlling the ball. Salgado towards the left side. Chris Pope now. Looking for a teammate, Chris. Good appearance by Wendell. And yet again, the Aztecs have the ball. With everything you've got, Pedrito, number 22, says Ulises Alberti. Chris Pope towards number 6, Antonio Colaci. Good passes here. And here comes the other Colaci, Nico. They are brothers. Lakeland come out on top on this one, and that is a foul against Hiroki Tsuda. And a free kick for the Swans. It's been a while since we've seen Lakeland attack. Let's see if they are able to come back. If you John McDougall saying, if you want Gene, say Ayo. That's the spirit that we want here. Lakeland looking for a teammate on the left side. It's a recovery by the Aztecs. Despite the best efforts from Lakeland, there was a foul right there and a free kick. Salgado already played the ball. It's a long pass. It's a good opportunity for Colaci. He managed to control the ball. It was a good pass, but Pedro Maximiano was ready to recover it. That's a foul. That's a clear foul against Joao Rosito. We're reaching the middle of the first half. Still no goals. It's a tough match. And so far, both teams are defending themselves quite good. Especially Lakeland, since the Aztecs are having the ball. Here comes Diamond. Max towards the right side with Sam Irinch. Sam towards the center. Good passes from the Aztecs here. Now, Jesus Martinez, number 3. Chris Pope to the center. The Aztecs still keeping the ball. Good passes. And here comes Salgado. It's a good recovery by Hiroki Tsuda, who plays it back to Enrique Poveda. This broadcast is possible thanks to all of you watching the game at your house, at your home, at your work, supporting your team, your favorite player, and also thanks to the production of Better Media with the direction of Eduardo Comínguez and the assistance of Heidi Molina. Here comes Enrique Poveda with a long pass towards the left side, looking for Azuka Caneda or Rio Aihara. Any player is a good one. It goes back to the goalkeeper, Nicolas Garrett. Be careful, Nick. He plays to Jesus Martinez. Martinez towards the center. Good pressure by Lakeland here, but an even better dribbling skill by Aztecs player. Pope back to Jesus. Jesus towards the center. And so the Aztecs having the possession of the ball, but struggling a little bit here. Let's see. It's a good recovery there by Yuri Vasconcelos. Yuri with Hiroki and Tsuda with Joao Almeida. Back to Yuri Vasconcelos. Yuri to the right side with Pedro Maximiano. Back to Joao Almeida. We have 20 more minutes to go in this first half. Still 0-0 in this semifinal of the Florida West Conference. Almeida tried to clear the ball out, but he couldn't do it properly. And so here comes the Aztecs. It was a good opportunity, but the Lakeland squad managed to come out on top. Here comes the Aztecs yet again towards the right side. Here comes the shot. Off target. Once again, the Aztecs had the opportunity. They had the space. The shot was not as good though. And so, goal kick for Lakeland. Julio Rivera saying, say hi from Viviana. The ref stops the match for a moment now and lets both teams drink a little water, rehydrate themselves, and get ready to continue the match. We still have 19 more minutes to go. This is a good moment, once again, to say thank you to all of you and to remind you that if you can, if it's not a bother, to leave your like and help this channel grow. Last match in the quarterfinals, we have 31 likes. That's a lot. Let's see if we're able to reach 40 today. It's not an easy task, but yet again, it's not an easy task reaching the semifinals of the Florida West Conference, and both Lakeland and Aztecs were able to do it. So, a little bit of praise for both teams. For the Aztecs, coached by Alexi Cortez, and for Lakeland, coached by Eric Leite. If you want to know who are the substitutes in Lakeland side, let me tell you, the goalkeeper is Alvaro Lopez. Then you have Lucas Petropoulos, Bruno Santos, Kota Yoshida, Caden Maldonado, Gabriel Rockbrand, Joshua Isu, Mateos Yeso, and of course, Jean Leonardo, number 59, who I'm sure is going to enter in the second half of the game. So far, if we have to say why the match is still 0-0, is because both teams are defending themselves properly with good ideas. So far, the Aztecs have been the better side a little bit because they have the ball and they were closer to the goal of Enrique Poveda than Lakeland was closer to Nicolas Garrett. But it's a clutch match. It's anyone's game, really. Let's go, Pedrito, says Wanda Rivera. The match is about to continue. Remember, it's about to continue with a goal kick from Enrique. They decide to play in short. Here comes Eduardo Melo. Eduardo tries to play to the right side. Pedro Maximiano can't reach it. Joe Rosito and Pedro arguing. In the end, it's going to be a throw-in for the Aztecs. Here, Jesus Martinez ready to do the throw-in. Good passes here. Jesus to the center with Salgado. Salgado back to Luis. And now, who's had the ball? Lakeland has the ball with Pedro Maximiano and Eduardo Melo. Back to Joao Almeida. Joao to the center with Hiroki Tsuda. Hiroki towards the left side, looking for Azuka Caneda, the goalkeeper. Nicolas Garrett comes out and grabs the ball. Good call by the goalkeeper there. Now, it wasn't a properly controlled from Sam Irinch, and so throw-in for Lakeland. Here comes Pedro Alejandro, looking for a teammate, looking for Wendell. Number 6 with the control. Good passes back to Pedro Alejandro. Pedro plays back to Hiroki Tsuda, the Japanese, to the Puerto Rican. And now with the Brazilian, Joao Almeida. 30 minutes of the first half. 15 more minutes to go. Pedro Maximiano to Joao Almeida. Joao passing the ball to Hiroki Tsuda. There was a substitution in the Aztecs. Number 21 was subbed in. A really early substitution. But it seems like something was not good. At least Coach Alexi Cortez thought so. Here comes the ball towards Pedro Maximiano. Ready to do the throw-in. Here comes the ball. It's a goal kick now for the Aztecs. Nick Garrett ready to do the goal kick. He plays along Sam Idinch. And now it's a long ball from Idinch looking for his teammate. Enrique Poveda comes out. Okay, so I think the idea from Alexi Cortez and this substitution is trying to play long passes towards the recently substituted player. Like we saw, he has a lot of speed. Here comes Rio Ejara towards the right side. I don't know if he was on an offside position, but the assistant ref says he was. So it's a free kick now for Lakeland. They already played the ball towards the left side with Chris Pope. Christopher towards the center. Good passes here. They lost it. They recovered it. But once again, Lakeland has the ball. Here comes Wendell with the pass towards the left side, looking for Caneda. Azuka with the pass. It was a good tackle and a good clearance from the Aztecs, and it's a good opportunity if Hiroka misses here. Good play by Hiroki Suda. And now Azuka Caneda. He tried to keep the ball. He couldn't do it. And now the Aztecs yet again getting closer to the goal of Enrique Poveda. It's a good opportunity here from the team wearing white. They look for the shot. An amazing shot from the Aztecs there. From number 25, Chad Bird. It was over the bar. Enrique Poveda was not able to touch it, so it's a goal kick then for the Swans. They already play the ball. Here comes Joao Almeida with Hiroki Tsuda. Enrique Poveda back to the left side. Here comes Pedro Alejandro. Pedro playing alongside number 9, Rio Ejara. And now they have to go back. Hiroki with Eduardo Melo. The captain towards the right side with Pedro Maximiano. Pedro takes his time. Looks for Joao Rosito. Here comes number 17. Back to Eduardo Melo. And now the captain back to Joao Rosito. He tries to advance. He plays towards the left side. And here comes Lakeland. Good opportunity for Azuka Caneda. He goes until the end. He's going to do a cross. Good appearance there by number 4, Luis Gonzalez. But Lakeland insists. Good pressure. They fight for the ball. Who has it? The Aztecs? No, Lakeland. With a foul from number 6, Antonio Colaci. It's a free kick for Lakeland. I really don't know. I couldn't see. I couldn't properly see the contact between the Aztecs player and Lakeland's player. But it's okay. The ref was in a better position than us. So we have to give the right to him. Well, we have Wendell ready to kick it, but Eduardo Melo is also there. Let's see. I think Wendell is in charge of this one. The ref blows his whistle. Here comes Eduardo Melo with the shot. Be careful with that save from Garrett. And Joao Rosito grabs the rebound. Plays back to Melo. Here comes a cross. It's a good cross, but the shot from Wendell takes his time. And Pedro Maximiano tried, but failed to do it. The header. And here comes Colaci towards the right side now. The Aztecs with the possession, with the pass. Hiroki Tsuda with the interception and the recovery. Pedro Maximiano. We have 10 more minutes to go. Eduardo Melo was not able to reach the ball. And the Aztecs recovered it. Here comes Chris Pope. Good passes here from the Aztecs. Good association, but a really long pass towards the right side, trying to reach Benavid Espinal. So it's going to be a throw-in then for Lakeland as we reach the 36th minute. Here comes. That was not a foul. I think it is. The way Aztecs player tackled Pedro Alejandro. The ref says, what? It is a free kick or is it? No, it's a throw-in. Sorry, my bad. Pedro Alejandro. Now it's a throw-in. Once again for Lakeland. That one was clear. Once again, Pedro Alejandro ready to do this throw-in. A lot of pressure from the Aztecs. Good header there by Yuri Vasconcelos. Rio Ejara now towards Azuka Caneda. And what can Azuka do now? Caneda. Azuka back to Yuri Vasconcelos. Good dribbling by number 7. He goes on. There goes Yuri Vasconcelos. He's inside the box. He goes out. He tried to shoot. Be careful with the rebound. Once again, the shot. And this should be a corner kick for Lakeland. It was a great play by Azuka Caneda, but especially from Yuri Vasconcelos. And so Lakeland has a great opportunity with a corner kick. Melo, Eduardo, the captain of the Swans, asking for a ball. And asking for the opportunity to give Lakeland fans a big show. The game won't continue until someone gives Eduardo a ball. And finally, he receives one. So we have Pedro Maximiano. We have Joao Rosito. Here comes the cross. It's a good header from Joao Rosito. The ball goes back to Melo with a new cross. The ball, once again, Joao Rosito. With the dribbling, with the cross. There's no one there. And this is a goal kick, says the ref. Goal kick for the Aztecs. Goal kick for Nick Garrett. That was one of the best situations for Lakeland so far. This goes to show that it's not an easy match for Lakeland so far. Here comes Max Diamond with the ball. Max with a long ball towards the center. Recovery, that's a foul against Yuri Vasconcelos, and it could be a yellow card if the ref thinks so, because Aztecs player didn't intend to fight for the ball. And although Lakeland tried to play it quickly, they weren't able to do it because the ref didn't blow his whistle. Melo with Hiroki Suda, and here comes Joao Almeida. The game still 0-0 as we reach the end of the first half. Pedro Maximiano looking for Joao Rosito or Wendell. He goes back with Hiroki Suda, the Japanese defender. Melo back to Hiroki. Now Pedro Alejandro. Pedro Alejandro once again. Now to the right side with Joao Almeida. Here comes Eduardo Melo. Once again, all of Lakeland's players on Aztec side. It's a long pass towards Azuka Caneda. And be careful here, because Azuka, it's good that he goes back up. I said it before, and I'll say it again. I don't know if the field is in its best conditions. Some players have slipped and had a little bit of trouble. Let's hope it's nothing. Nick Garrett. Back to Luis Gonzalez. Good dribbling by Luis. But an even better tackle and recovery from Wendell. Yuri Vasconcelos. Back to Melo. Melo with Wendell. Wendell towards the right side with Rosito. Rosito tried to play with Pedro, but he couldn't do it. Still, Lakeland has the ball, and they play towards the center with Hiroki Suda. Hiroki with Pedro Alejandro, the Puerto Rican left back. Back now towards Melo. Eduardo Luca for an opening. The pass towards Rosito. Here comes Yuri Vasconcelos. Yuri towards the left side yet again with Pedro, and Pedro with Hiroki. Suda with Pedro Alejandro. Last 4 minutes of the first half. Still 0-0. Joao Almeida. Joao towards Pedro Maximiano. Back to Joao. All of Aztecs defending themselves. Hiroki Tsuda with Pedro Alejandro. It's a good pass from Pedro. Azuka Kaneda with the cross. Joao Rosito. It's a long cross. He wasn't able to either. I don't think that's. That's arguably either a foul. It is a foul, and it is a yellow card for number 17, Chris Pope. Yeah. Because Chris, number 17, didn't actually try to fight for the ball, but instead shoved the player out of the way, and that's why the ref decided to call the foul and give Lakeland this free kick. Vivian Balduino saying, "Let's go Lakeland, where is Jean number 59? Jean right now is in the bench, waiting to go in." Eduardo Melo now with the free kick, trying to give Lakeland the first goal of the match. Here comes the cross from Melo. Be careful here. It's a good clearance by the defense of the Aztecs. And it's going to be a new throw-in for Lakeland. Here comes Pedro Alejandro. Here comes Melo. Eduardo towards Hiroki. And Hiroki Tsuda, once again with Eduardo Melo, the captain. Good dribbling by Eduardo. He plays alongside Pedro Maximiano. Pedro with Joao Rosito. Joao back to Pedro. Pedro with Eduardo Melo. The cross from Melo. There's no one there. Azuka is going to reach it. He has it. Kaneda with the dribbling. He enters the box. Kaneda! Nicolas got it with the save. A great opportunity built up by Azuka Kaneda. An even better save by Nicolas Garrett. And now a corner kick for Lakeland. Once again, a good opportunity for Lakeland to open up the scoreboard. To shout out the first goal of the match as we reach the end of the first half. Eduardo Melo taking his time to do this corner kick. And there we have it. Rio Ejara, Joao Almeida. Let's see if Joao is able to rise above everyone else. Here comes Melo with the cross. Be careful with the rebound. It goes back to Melo. Eduardo with a cross. It's a good header. Nick got it. Despite the best effort from Hiroki Tsuda, Nick got it. Saved the Aztecs, and here comes a counterattack. Let's see. Pedro Maximiano with the recovery. Stop the counterattack. What a great situation Lakeland just had. Unfortunately, Hiroki was not able to put more force, more strength into his header, and that's why Nick Garrett was able to save the Aztecs. Back to the goalkeeper, Enrique Poveda. Towards the right side, Joao couldn't properly control the ball, and so the Aztecs won a throw-in. Let's watch it again. The game continues as we reach the end of the first half. Last few seconds of regular time. Pressure by Joao Rosito trying to recover the ball. Aijara is also there. Jesus Martinez. Number 3 towards the center. Salgado. Here comes the ball towards Nick Garrett. Nicolas with a long pass towards the right side. Good header. An even better recovery there by Yuri Vasconcelos. Wendell fighting for the ball. It's a foul. Yeah, it's a clear foul from Wendell. And a free kick for the Aztecs. So, as we reach the end of the first half, I have to say, I think at 0-0, it's a fair and square scoreboard. Both teams are playing a good game. It's an interesting game with a good pace. And everyone's looking for the first goal, but it's difficult. Good recovery by Hiroki Tsuda. Hiroki in a difficult spot. He comes out on top and with a clearance, save Lakeland. Recovery there by number 6. Lakeland struggling to recover the ball now. And the Aztecs trying to score the first goal of the match. Ben Javier Espinal. Recovery by Lakeland. Back to Enrique Poveda. Enrique Poveda towards the right side. And so, who has the ball? Lakeland with Joao Rosito. Yeah, Joao was able to win a throw-in for the Swans. Go Lakeland. Where is Jean? Number 59, says Jean Santos. Jean Leonardo is in the substitute bench right now. We are waiting for him to be subbed in, of course, as he was in the quarterfinal match against Azurri Storm. We're already on injury time, added time. We're reaching the end of the first half. Let's see how much we're going to play. We did lose a couple of minutes when they had to attend Enrique Poveda. So it's not far-fetched to see 3 or 4 minutes. Let's see now the Aztecs with the recovery, having a throw-in on the... Oh no, what happened there? It looks like someone in Lakeland's bench made Aztecs player tripped. We'll have to be on the lookout for that kind of thing. Lakeland does not want and does not need to lose any man inside or outside the pitch. Here comes the Aztecs fighting for the ball. Good control. That's a foul. Yeah, it's a clear foul. And so the Aztecs are going to have an incredible opportunity to open up the scoreboard at the end of the first half. Let's see. Here comes the free kick for the Aztecs. St. Petersburg FC Aztecs with the cross. It's a good cross. Enrique Poveda with that punch, saving what could have been the first goal of the match. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, the ref blows his whistle and the first half has ended. Right now, the Aztecs and Lakeland are tying 0-0 in these semifinals of the Florida West Conference here at the United Premier Soccer League Premier Division. Renildo Amaral saying Lakeland growing and taking the control of the game. The goal will come soon. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go on a short break. Right now, here at St. Petersburg High School, the Aztecs and Lakeland United are tying 0-0. But someone here is going to win the game. Someone's going to reach the finals, and we're going to get to know it after the halftime. Be right back. are about to start. Get yourself hype because the referee blows his whistle and we are on, ladies and gentlemen. Azuri Storm with the ball in the first play of the match, going towards the left side. It's a good header, recovery. Rio Aijara, Wendell with the pass. It's a good pass. Here comes the goalkeeper. And it's in. Yes, it's in. It counts, ladies and gentlemen. Lakeland scores. Joao with the dribbling. He passes along. Eduardo Melo. Here comes the cross. And it's in. It's a goal from Rio Aijara once again. He has to play back. Here comes a good cross. Let's see. The control by Pitt. The shot and a great goal from Jorge Moreno. What a play from Azuri Storm getting back. Azuka Caneda reaches the ball. He could play back. He does that. Melo, what a goal from the captain. Let's see what they have in store. Here comes the ball. And it's in. Azuri Storm scores, ladies and gentlemen. I think it was an own goal. An opportunity for the equalizer. And they couldn't do it. But here comes the shot! Oh no, what a goal from Azuri! Azuri Storm with the equalizer, ladies and gentlemen! When everybody thought the play was out, here comes Rock with the cross, here comes the ball. Azurra has to... Oh my god, good opportunity, good cross, good header! And it's in! Taking my time because it's not usual that... No, I can't believe it! And he needs to do that with this cross from Gabriel Rock, the header! It's in! Yeah, this one is good! No, this one also is disallowed. You shouldn't do that type of things in front of the referee. Yellow card. Here comes the throw-in. No! For the victory, Enrique Poveda Cavallini to keep the hopes of Lakeland. Moreno! Cavallini! It's a long pass, it's a good pass. Jorge Moreno reaches it and he wants to score. Moreno! It's in! What? No, you can't be serious. Really? No, I'm out of words. I am out of words. What just happened? Oh man, here comes Enrique Poveda Cavallini. Goal from Lakeland. Storm for the equalizer. Here comes the shot and it's in. Good penalty, back on top on this penalty shootout. Here comes Bruno Santos, it's in. Here comes number 6, Jude Steinser for the equalizer. Jude, good penalty from Jude. Here comes Jean for the penalty, number 59. Jean, and it's in, of course. Here comes Mateo, out. Here comes Hiroki Tsuda, it's in, yeah. He's gonna make it up. How? Scoring this. Jorge Moreno, Enrique Poveda of the Florida West Conference. Thanks to Enrique Poveda Cavallini, the goalkeeper of the Swan, managed to win in this penalty shootout 4-2 after Mateo missed his penalty and Enrique Poveda stopped the penalty from Jorge Moreno. Are about to start. Get yourself hype because the referee blows his whistle and we are on, ladies and gentlemen. Azuri Storm with the ball in the first play of the match, going towards the left side. It's a good header, recovery. Rio Aijara, Wendell with the pass. It's a good pass. Here comes the goalkeeper and it's in. Yes, it's in. It counts, ladies and gentlemen. Lakeland scores. Joao with the dribbling. He passes along. Eduardo Melo. Here comes the cross and it's in. It's a goal from Rio Aijara once again. He has to play back. Here comes a good cross. Let's see. The control by Pitt. The shot and a great goal from Jorge Moreno. What a play from Azuri Storm getting back. Azuka Caneda reaches the ball. He could play back. He does that. Melo, what a goal from the captain. Let's see what they have in store. Here comes the ball and it's in. Azzurri Storm scores, ladies and gentlemen, and think it was an own goal. An opportunity for the equalizer. And they couldn't do it. But here comes the shot! Oh no, what goal from Azzurri! Azzurri Storm with the equalizer, ladies and gentlemen. When everybody thought the play was out, here comes Rock with the cross. Here comes the ball. Azzurri has to. Oh my god, good opportunity, good cross, good header! And it's in! Taking my time because it's not usual that. No, I can't believe it! And he needs to do that with this cross from Gabriel Rock, the header! It's in! Yeah, this one is good! No, this one also is disallowed. You shouldn't do that type of things in front of the referee. Yellow card. Here comes the throw-in. No! For the victory, Enrique Poveda Cavallini to keep the hopes of Lakeland. Moreno! Cavallini! It's a long pass, it's a good pass. Jorge Moreno reaches it and he wants to score. Moreno! It's in! What? No, you can't be serious. Really? No, I'm out of words. I am out of words. What just happened? Oh man, here comes Enrique Poveda Cavallini. Goal from Lakeland. Storm for the equalizer. Here comes the shot, and it's in. Good penalty. Back on top on this penalty shootout. Here comes Bruno Santos. It's in. Here comes number 6, Jude Steinser for the equalizer. Jude. Good penalty from Jude. Here comes Jean for the penalty, number 59. Jean, and it's in, of course. Here comes Mateo, out. Here comes Hiroki Tsuda, it's in, yeah. He's gonna make it up. How? Scoring this. Jorge Moreno, Enrique Poveda of the Florida West Conference. Thanks to Enrique Poveda Cavallini, the goalkeeper of the Swan, managed to win in this penalty shootout 4-2 after Mateo missed his penalty and Enrique Poveda stopped the penalty from Jorge Moreno. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here at St. Petersburg High School, where Aztecs and Lakeland are tying 0-0 in the semifinals. Let's watch, with the help of Eduardo Comínguez, the highlights, the best plays of the first half. We had a couple of them, but none of them were goals. Let's watch it again and see the good saves by the goalkeepers, the misses by the strikers, the situations that made up this match so far. Eduardo Melo with a long-distance shot. It was a good opportunity here. Another good opportunity here on the right with Irinch trying to break Enrique Poveda. Another long shot, this time once again off target. And yet again, another shot, this time over the bar. This time, Eduardo Melo will answer with a good free kick. Got it with the response. And yet again, Azuka Caneda and got it, saving the Aztecs. They had another opportunity with this header from Hiroki Tsuda. But once again, the goalkeeper has been the star of the match for the Aztecs. Despite all their best efforts, Lakeland has not been able to score. In the YouTube channel of Lakeland, where you are seeing this match, we have the message from Alessandra Sabongi saying, "Where's Jean, number 59? Jean Leonardo is in the substitute bench right now, waiting for his substitution to enter the match. And he is sure about to be subbed in. Mark my words." Well, the game is about to continue. Both teams are ready in the field. The ref making sure everything's in order, checking with his assistants. I don't see any substitutions being made in none of the teams. So we are ready. We are prepared to start the second half of the semifinals of the Florida West Conference. Here comes Pope with the kickoff, and we are on, ladies and gentlemen. Lakeland United and the Aztecs facing each other for a place in the finals of the Florida West Conference. Right now, the champions, the Swans, are going to overtime with the Aztecs. Someone needs to win today. Someone needs to win tonight. And right now, the Aztecs have the ball on the left side, playing towards that side. The Aztecs go with a good opportunity. It's a long pass. This ends up in a goal kick for Enrique Poveda Cavallini. What a way to start the second half. It's interesting seeing how the match continues with the same pace and rhythm that it did on the first half. It was a really entertaining match to watch and to share with all of you. Let's see what Lakeland can do now with Joao Almeida. Joao, good pass now towards his teammate, and here comes player Eduardo Melo. It's Pedro Maximiano, my bad. It's a throw-in for Lakeland. Pedro Maximiano ready to do the throw-in. Looking for Joao Rosito. Looking for Yuri. The ball goes towards Vasconcelos. It's a recovery by number 27. We're referring to Chad Burt, number 25. Melo tried to play with Joao Almeida. The pass was not as good, so it's a throw-in for the Aztecs. There goes the ball towards the center with Salgado. Javier. Joao Almeida with the recovery back to the goalkeeper, Enrique Poveda. Hiro Kitsuda now back to Enrique. And Enrique towards the right side now, looking for Pedro Maximiano or Joao Rosito. Joao with the control. He has to play back. Once again with Enrique Poveda. Thank you so much to all of you wonderful people watching the match at Lakeland's YouTube channel. Feel free to leave your comment. Feel free to leave your like. Right now, Pedro Alejandro tried to pass the ball onto a teammate, but he couldn't do it. That's a foul right in the midfield. And a free kick for St. Petersburg Aztecs. They've already played it. And here comes the Aztecs. That was a foul yet again. Be careful, Lakeland, because if they keep doing fouls, they're gonna receive yellow cards like this one for number 4. If I'm not mistaken, Joao Almeida. The first yellow card in Lakeland right now. So we have a yellow card in the Aztecs with Pope, and now we have one in the Swans with Almeida. Here comes the cross. It's a good header there by Pedro Maximiano. The recovery by Wendell and Joao Rosito. They've managed to win a throw-in, and so the ball goes back to Lakeland at the beginning of the second half. Almost 4 minutes. Still no goals. Meanwhile, a Dogs really close to the field. You can see it right there. We hope he doesn't want you to play. Yuri Vasconcelos with the control. That's a foul against Yuri. Yeah, and it could be a yellow card if the ref thinks so. Stopping what could have been a good advancement. Hiro Kitsuda now with the ball. He's not sure if he want to play back or forward. Good header in this case by the Aztecs. Still a throw-in for Lakeland. Yuri Vasconcelos. It's not a good pass, it's a recovery But an even better recovery for Pedro Alejandro, who received a foul. A good intervention by the Puerto Rican player, winning a free kick where the ball seemed lost. Pedro Alejandro won a free kick. Melo already played the free kick with Hiroki Suda. Hiroki with Joao Almeida. Almeida with a long pass. And now there was a foul. So it's a free kick for the Aztecs. 5 minutes so far of the second half. And the match is right now struggling to be as it was in the first half. Let's see what Martinez can do. Nothing against the help from Joao Rosito. And a throw-in now for the Aztecs. Here comes Jesus Martinez with the throw-in towards his teammate. It's a good control. Eduardo Melo helping out, sending the ball out of the field. And yet again, throw-in for the Aztecs. Jesus Martinez looking for a teammate. It's a long throw-in. It's a good header by Hiroki. Be careful. I don't know if it is a foul from Joao Rosito. In this opportunity, I side with Lakeland's player, because Aztecs player bent down and put Joao Rosito in a dangerous situation. Well, the ref ends up giving a free kick for the Aztecs, and now they have a good opportunity. It's a good chance for a cross there. Let's see what they can do. Trying to open the scoreboard. Here comes the cross. It was a shot towards the goal. Enrique Poveda. Cavallini flew like Superman just to send the ball out of his way. And it's a throw-in for the Aztecs. Where is Jean, number 59, says Pedro Milani. He's on the bench. He's a substitute, but he's gonna enter. Here comes Sam Irinch. It's gonna be a long throw-in towards the box. And it is Enrique Poveda. He misses. And the ball, once again, out of the box, thanks to the header from Pedro Alejandro. Still, a new throw-in for Sam Irinch. And I'm pretty sure he's gonna do the same. It's gonna be a long throw-in towards the box. Let's see. Here comes the ball. A header by Pedro Alejandro. Be careful with the rebound. Hiroki Suda with the header, and then with the rejection, with the clearance. And now, that's a foul against Azuka Kaneda. That was a foul against Azuka Kaneda, but the ref decides to... Yeah, it is a foul. Good call by the ref. I wasn't sure if he called it. And a yellow card for number 13, Javier Salgado. Thanks so much to our director, Eduardo Comínguez. And so, a free kick now for Lakeland. Let's see. They play back with Enrique. Here comes Enrique Poveda Cavallini with a long pass, but there's no one there, unfortunately. Lakeland misses the ball and gives it back to the Aztecs. It's a throw-in for the Aztecs, and Lakeland's gonna try to recover it with a long pressure. Here comes the throw-in from Sam Irinch. Recovery by Joao Almeida, who plays it back with Hiroki Tsuda. Hiroki now looking for a teammate. He plays towards the right side. And here comes Pedro Maximiano with Yuri Vasconcelos. Yuri with the dribbling. Yuri has to play back with Pedro Maximiano. And Pedro back towards the goalkeeper, Enrique Poveda. Once again, Lakeland taking their time, building up the play. Joao Almeida. Eduardo Melo. Melo towards the center with Wendell. Wendell Amaro Luis with Hiroki Tsuda. Back to Wendell. Good passes here. Let's see what they can build up to now. Pedro Maximiano going towards the end, trying to put a cross. Back to Joao Rosito. Rosito with Melo. Eduardo couldn't shoot. The rebound goes towards Rosito. Joao back to the pass. Eduardo Melo, the tackle. And they send the ball out of the field. It's a corner kick for Lakeland, getting close to the goal. 10 minutes of the second half. Still no goals, but we're getting closer to it. Here comes Hiroki Tsuda. Joao Almeida. Pedro Alejandro. Wendell is at the goal mouth right now. Here comes the cross. It's a good opportunity. It goes out, unfortunately. And it's a goal kick for Nicolas Garrett. Despite their best efforts, Lakeland still is not able to score. Gonzalez with the ball, playing alongside Jesus Martinez. Jesus was not able to keep the ball inside of the field. Lakeland wins this throw-in with Pedro Maximiano. Let's see what Pedro can do now. Looking for a teammate, someone there. Good control there by Joao Rosito. An even better recovery by Chad Burt. And now the Aztecs have the ball now. Melo trying to stop Javier Salgado. Good call by Javier Salgado, going with Max Diamond. And Diamond tried to play alongside, but he couldn't do it. It's a throw-in for Lakeland. Right now, a lot of tension, a lot of pressure in both teams. There are no room for mistakes now. And they sure know it. It's either win or go home. The end of the season, of the spring season, is around the corner for one of them. The other will go towards the finals. Let's see. Will it be the Aztecs with this long pass? No. Enrique Poveda Cavallini coming out, helping out Lakeland. Good call by the goalkeeper. And now, Pedro Maximiano. Pedro back now with Hiroki Tsuda, the Japanese defender, back to the goalkeeper. Enrique with a long pass towards the right now. Let's see if Joao Rosito is able to reach it. Joao does it. He's in a good position. He's on an offside position. The ref took his time to raise the flag. I wasn't sure, but in the end, it is an offside position from number 17, Joao Rosito. Free kick for St. Petersburg Aztecs. Jesus Martinez getting ready. He lets Luis Gonzalez take care of the free kick. All of Lakeland substitutes getting ready to be subbed in by Eric Leite. Only one substitute from the Aztecs, and here they come. The team wearing white looking for the first goal. They try to do a cross. Enrique Poveda Cavallini, ladies and gentlemen. Good call by Enrique there, because Chris Pope was ready to score. Enrique puts it on the ground and plays with Pedro Alejandro. Pedro alongside Azuka Caneda. Now towards Wendell. Wendell towards Joao Almeida, and Joao towards Pedro Maximiano. Pedro at full speed. He could play with Joao Rosito. He does exactly that. Rosito looking for an opening. He tried to play with Yuri Vasconcelos. He couldn't do it. Nicolas Garrett, the goalkeeper from Uruguay, comes out and grabs the ball. So far, it's a great match for the goalkeepers. Great interventions. And so far, a good match from both defense. This is a throw-in for Lakeland, for the Swans, as we reach the 15th minute of the second half. We still have 30 more to go. And if they are still tied 0-0 or 1-1 or whatever result, we'll go to overtime. And if they still are tied, then we'll go to penalties. Someone will win today. We just have to wait to see who it is. Wendell is about to do this throw in. He plays in short with Pedro Alejandro. Pedro fighting for the ball. A foul? No. A good play by Pedro Alejandro. And now a long pass towards the right side with Pedro Maximiano. Good dribbling by Pedro. The pass was not as good though. The rebound goes to Pedro. And it's a throw-in for Lakeland. Let's see what Lakeland can do now. More than 80 people, more than 80 persons in the YouTube channel from Lakeland watching the game live right now. Thank you so much. Thanks to you, this broadcast is possible. The ref called a foul from number 21. I'm not sure why he didn't let the advantage rule play out. But it's a free kick. For Lakeland, there's going to be 2 substitutions, as you can see, on the Aztecs. There's going to be 3 substitutions in the Aztecs. Really a lot. I'm surprised. Seems like, yeah, number 21, number 2 are coming out. And number 17. It's a good call by Alexi Cortez, substituting Chris Pope, because he had been shown a yellow card, and so you don't want a player like that, because if he sees another yellow card, you lose one player, and in a semi-final you can't afford to lose any player at all. So with those 3 substitutions already done, let's see how the match continues with this free kick for Lakeland. Wendell in short with Hiroki Tsuda. Hiroki towards Joao Almeida. Joao alongside Joao Rosito. Rosito trying to pass. It's a good tackle there by number 27. And that's why we have a throw-in for Lakeland. Here comes Pedro Maximiano, looking for Joao Rosito. Back to Pedro. Maximiano with the dribbling. He has to go back with Joao Almeida, and Almeida even way back with Hiroki Tsuda. Now towards the left side with Pedro Alejandro, the Puerto Rican, trying to reach. Ooh, good recovery by Pedro Alejandro. Here he comes, back to the center with his teammate Yuri Vasconcelos. Yuri in a difficult spot back now with Hiroki Tsuda. Eduardo Melo, the captain, looking for Joao Rosito. Good control by number 17. And even better pressure by number 27 from the Aztecs. The ball goes back to Lakeland. Almeida. Almeida with Hiroki. Hiroki with Eduardo. Eduardo Melo. Melo with the pass towards his teammate. Here comes Caneda. Azuka with the cross. The recovery by the Aztecs. Even Alejandro with the shot. He couldn't do it. And now the clearance by the Aztecs. It's a difficult moment in the match for the home team. So far, Lakeland is the better team of the 2 so far in the second half. Just like Renildo Amaral said as we reach the end of the first half. Lakeland was growing and was taking the control of the game. Let's see if he gets it right. He said that the goal will come soon. Here comes number 22, Pedro Alejandro, ready to do the throw-in. In short with Wendell, back to Pedro. Pedro Alejandro, back to Wendell. Wendell, he's inside the box. He's gonna do a cross. And this will be a corner kick. A new corner kick for Lakeland as we reach the 20th minute of the second half. Once again, Eduardo Melo, number 10, ready to send the ball flying towards the sky, trying to reach a teammate. Eduardo Melo with the cross. Be careful there. Nick got it. Alongside his defender. Send the ball out to a new corner kick. That second post was left unattended. Lakeland was not able to score just by miracle. And they keep it going, yeah. They keep it going. Eduardo Melo once again. Who do we have in store now? Rio Ejara, Joe Almeida, Wendell, Pedro Maximiano, Pedro Alejandro. Joe Rosito is out of the box. Here comes the cross from Melo. Be careful there, the header. Someone has to send the ball out of there. And Lakeland has it. No, wait. There was a foul. And so it's a free kick for the Aztecs. Coutinho saying, where is Jean, number 59? That is the question everyone's talking about. Well, Jean Leonardo right now is at the substitute bench, waiting to be subbed in by Eric Leite. It's a long pass now. Joe Almeida with the recovery, and now with the pass. Eduardo Melo playing now towards the right side with Pedro Maximiano. Good dribbling by Pedro, but he has to play to a teammate. Here comes Almeida. Almeida with Melo. Melo with Almeida. Almeida with Hiroki Suda. Hiroki with a long pass. A good pass towards Wendell. And here comes Joao Rosito with the dribbling. Number 17, Joao with the pass. Be careful, Yuri Vasconcelos has it now. And they keep it going. Here comes the ball towards Yuri Vasconcelos with the shot. It was a good tackle by Luis Gonzalez. It's a new corner kick for Lakeland. We have 90 persons right now. A lot of people wanting to know who's going to be at the final of the Florida West Conference. The Aztecs or the Swans. Lakeland or St. Petersburg. Eduardo Melo ready to do the cross. Ready to do the corner kick. Joe Rosito getting closer now. But here comes the cross. It's headed out. Joe Rosito is going to be able to reach the ball in time. No. Joe Almeida came out first. And now they have to go back to Enrique Poveda Cavallini. Enrique with a long pass now. The header by the defense. And now back to Rio Ejara. It's a foul. No, the ref says it isn't. I was not so sure, but the game keeps going. That is a foul, yeah. That is a clear foul from Yuri Vasconcelos, number 7. And despite everything Wendell says to the ref, it's going to be a yellow card to Yuri. So the second yellow card in Lakeland goes to Yuri Vasconcelos for this foul. Come on, people. Let's see if we can manage to get some more likes. We only have 9 so far, and we are 94. Let's try to reach at least 20. I know it's possible. Here comes Luis Gonzalez with a long ball towards his teammate. Good control, Pedro Alejandro guarding the ball and winning a goal kick. Enrique Poveda already played towards Joao Almeida. Almeida coming out, playing towards Pedro Maximiano. Good passes here from Joao Rosito towards Pedro. Maximiano full speed. Pedro going towards the box. He could do a cross. It was a shot straight at Nick Garrett, who once again saved the Aztecs. A good reaction by the goalkeeper from Uruguay. A new corner kick for Lakeland. Here comes Eduardo Melo. Eduardo Melo with the corner kick, the header from Pedro Alejandro. He wasn't able to actually head the ball towards the goal. And so it's a goal kick for the Aztecs. Once again, the match is briefly stopped in order to get some water to the players. They need to drink some water, rehydrate themselves, and start preparing themselves for the remaining 20 minutes that we have in store, at least in the second half. Once again, I take this moment to thank all of you who are watching us live at the Lakeland's YouTube channel. Thank you so much. You are the ones who made this broadcast possible, alongside the production of Better Media, the direction of Eduardo Dominguez, and the assistance of Heidi Molina. Without all of you and all the help from them, we wouldn't be able to show you this match, this semi-final match between the Aztecs and Lakeland. Well, if you want to know who is in the bench, who could be subbed in for Lakeland, let me tell you, the goalkeeper, the substitute goalkeeper is Álvaro López. Then we have Lucas Petropoulos, Bruno Santos, Kota Yoshida, Caden Maldonado, Gabriel Rockbrand, Joshua Isu, Mateos Yeso, and of course, the favorite player of the fans, number 59, Jean Leonardo, who I'm sure will be substituted in just a couple of minutes. Well, the match is about to continue. We still have 19, I would even say 25, with the added time, more minutes in store for us. Of course, if you're just tuning in, this is a goal kick for the Aztecs. We are slowly growing in the likes. We have 13 so far. And we're only one sub away from reaching 300. We really come a long way talking about Lakeland's YouTube channel. And Lakeland as a team, of course. Lakeland, when the season started, weren't as good as they were. Be careful there. Nick Garrett almost lost the ball against the pressure from Rio Ejara. Let's talk about the match. After all, that's what you came for. Here comes the ball towards Joao Rosito. Rosito reaches the ball. It's a good opportunity for Joao, who plays it back to Pedro Maximiano. Pedro is inside the box. He plays it back towards Rio. Wendell wasn't able to control the ball, and so the Aztecs recover it. And here they come for a counterattack. Recovery by Asuka Kaneda. The Japanese left wing with the dribbling, with the pass. Joao Rosito once again. And now back to Pedro Maximiano and Joao Almeida. Joao towards Pedro Alejandro. Pedro Alejandro with Joao Almeida. And Joao plays towards the center with Yuri Vasconcelos. Remember, Yuri Vasconcelos and Joao Almeida have seen the yellow card. Here comes the pass. It's an amazing tackle there by Luis Gonzalez, stopping the attack from Lakeland. The Swans definitely are the better team in the second half, but they are not able to score. Rio Ejara looking for Wendell. The rejection by Diamond. Here comes Rosito. Rosito was not able to control it. And so the Aztecs have it, and now are looking for the opening. Here comes the ball. Recovery by Hiroki Tsuda. Back to the goalkeeper, Enrique Poveda Cavallini. Almeida back to Hiroki. The Japanese defender towards Wendell. Once again, Rosito with Pedro Maximiano. Good call by Pedro. And here he comes. He has Wendell back, but he keeps it going. The goalkeeper, Nick Garrett, put some extra pressure on Pedro, and so he managed to win a goal kick. Once again, Renildo Amaral saying Lakeland needs to be patient. Be careful with the counterattack. But they have the control of the game. I agree with Renildo Amaral. You can feel free to also leave your comment at Lakeland's YouTube channel, and we can read you live. Your support for your favorite team, for your favorite player. Of course, we all know that you all love Jean Leonardo. There was also a lot of support here for Pedro Alejandro, for number 22, the Puerto Rican left back. Let's get the other players some love. They deserved it. Lakeland trying to recover the ball. The Aztecs coming out with some good passes. Hiroki Suda putting some pressure on the attacker. Alongside number 18, Azuka Kaneda. That's a foul. That's a clear foul from Azuka, yeah. Nothing to argue there. 15 more minutes to go, at least, in the second half. We could go to overtime if this is still 0-0. Here comes the captain, Chad Burt. Ready. There's no one on the barrier. Enrique Poveda shouts that someone should get there. Here comes the cross from Chad Burt. Unfortunately for the Aztecs, luckily for Lakeland, it was not a good ball. It was not a good play. Goal kick for Lakeland. "14 likes. It's a good number. I still think we can manage to reach 30 or even more so. I believe there are some substitutions being made at the moment. But the game continues now. Almeida back to Enrique Poveda. Be careful, Enrique. He plays with Hiroki Suda. And now Pedro Alejandro. Oh, unfortunately, Pedro was not able to control the ball. And so the Aztecs win a throw-in with Ben Avir Espinal, number 16. Espinal with the throw-in, the header, and the recovery by Lakeland. Kaneda, Azuka with the ball. It's a long ball, and it goes out. It's a throw-in for Lakeland. Thank you so much, Roberto Cavallini, for the kind comment. We love to watch the matches on this channel. I don't know if it's the best narration, but these definitely are some interesting matches, and they deserve to be watched by everyone who desires to. Here comes Pedro Alejandro with Azuka Kaneda. Recovery by the Aztecs now. Good pressure there by Pedro Alejandro, Yuri Vasconcelos, and here comes Rio Ejara. Rio Ejara tried to pass the ball onto Joao Rosito. He wasn't able to, and here comes the counter-attack. Here comes the Aztecs for the first goal of the match. They were asking for an offside position, but first, Enrique Poveda Cavallini came out and grabbed the ball. Stop the attack. The Swans catch their breath, and now they counter-attack. They lost the ball, but they managed to make the ball rebounds out of Aztecs play. No, they first said that it was for Lakeland, and now they changed it. It's for the Aztecs. Okay, so it's a throw-in for the Aztecs. We have 12 more minutes. Here comes Jesus Martinez with the throw-in. Good appearance by Joao Almeida, and a foul against Pedro Maximiano. Joao Almeida asking for some distance to do the free kick. He already played it with Hiroki Tsuda. The Japanese player tried to reach Wendell. He wasn't able to. Here comes Gonzalez with a long pass towards the left side. Pedro Maximiano and Joao Almeida are trying to stop him. Here comes the cross. It's a good cross. Be careful with the second play. Here comes the other cross, and it's headed away. Be careful with the rebound. They take the shot off target. Goal kick for Lakeland. We're reaching the end of the second half. We're getting closer to extra time. It's a really tough match. It's a really close match. It's anyone's game. These semifinals sure are tough. Only one of them will be able to reach the finals, trying to qualify for the national playoffs. And here comes Aztecs to do so. Here comes the cross. The shot The shot was not good. It was a good cross by number 6, but the shot over there was not good, really. Goal kick now for Lakeland. Lakeland is really playing a lot, because if you take into consideration that they had to play last week 120 minutes for the quarterfinals, they are really in a great shape. Enrique Poveda telling his teammates to go forward. He's not going to play short. Here comes the ball from Enrique towards the midfield. The header from Azuka Caneda. Luis Gonzalez with the clearance. Eduardo Melo with the recovery. And here comes Lakeland with Pedro Maximiano. Once again, Pedro, that's a foul. I thought that was a foul. Come on. I'm rooting for all players. Both teams deserve a shout out. But Pedro is my son and he plays for Lakeland. It's a good comment from Julio. Here comes the throw-in. It's gonna be a recovery for Lakeland. Azuka Caneda couldn't keep it. And Espinal plays a long ball towards the right side. Here comes Hiroki Suda trying to recover it. That wasn't a foul. It's a clean recovery by the Japanese. And now Pedro Alejandro in short with Wendell. Wendell in a tough spot. Hiroki was in a difficult spot. He had to send the ball out of the field. Otherwise, Aztecs could have put a dangerous play. And here they come. They're asking for a foul. Eduardo Melo rejecting the ball, clearing it out. And now, who has it? The Aztecs with Luis Gonzalez. Luis Gonzalez towards the left side. Once again, Joao Almeida with the clearance. Once again, Lakeland right now are in a tough spot because the Aztecs are getting closer to them. Here comes the ball towards the right side. There's no one there. Enrique Poveda easily catches the ball and stops the attack. We are on the 82nd minute of the match. Enrique Poveda looking for Pedro Alejandro. Good control by the Puerto Rican. Pedro Alejandro with Wendell. Wendell tried to reach Azuka Caneda. Azuka couldn't sprint towards the ball. It's a recovery by the Aztecs now. And here comes Luis Gonzalez. Luis Gonzalez towards the left side. Pedro Maximiano and Joao Almeida ready to stop him. Good dribbling. He has to play with a teammate back with Jesus Martinez. And now towards the right side with Max Diamond. Max, good pass from Max Diamond. It was a good opportunity, but Hiroki Suda kept the attacker at his limit, and he wasn't able to do anything there. So it's a goal kick for Lakeland once again. More than 100 people right now watching the game. Really, thank you so much to all of you who want to watch the game, this semi-final between Lakeland and the Aztecs. We have 16 likes right now. It's a pretty decent number, but with all the people we got, I think we can at least reach 20. I don't think it's a difficult task. And also, if somebody can sub to Lakeland's YouTube channel, we're gonna reach 300. Right now, the Aztecs have the ball. That is a foul back there. Be careful because an Aztecs player is on the ground. The match won't continue. And there you had it. Benavides Espinal telling to the coach, Alexi Cortes, that I don't think the player can continue playing. Let's go, Lakeland. Let's go, Yuri. Number 7, says Felipe Pineiro. It was a really good match from Yuri so far. Unfortunately, he did saw a yellow card, but he's been playing a good match so far. The match is currently stopped as one player of the Aztecs is seeing some medical attention, some help there. Nothing serious, of course. But after all they had to put on the field, it's at least understandable that their legs are starting to fail. Meanwhile, Eric Leite, the coach of Lakeland, talks with some of their players, gives them some last encouragement. Luis Gonzalez leaves the field. Ricardo Balduino dos Santos saying, where is Jean? Where is number 59? Currently, he's at the substitute bench. He is warming up, as you can see, at the background, in the background. And I think he's going to be subbed in, at least when Eric Leite decides to. It is a little bit strange. It's a little bit odd that so far Eric Leite keeps the same 11 players that started the game. Luis Gonzalez asking to come back to the field because until they do a substitution, the Aztecs are going to play with 10 players. We reached 20 likes, so thank you so much. You are such a wonderful audience. And here comes the Aztecs. It's a good recovery there by Pedro Alejandro, stopping the attack. A good call by the Puerto Rican. And it's a throw-in for the Swans. It still is a difficult spot there to do a throw-in because there's a lot of Aztecs players ready to recover the ball. Let's go Lakeland, says Vivian Balduino. And here comes Pedro Alejandro to keep the game going with this throw-in. That's no foul. The ref says it is a foul from Yuri Vasconcelos and gives a free kick to the Aztecs. Once again, the captain, Chad Bird, ready to put this ball in the box of Enrique Poveda Cavallini. Here comes Chad with the cross. It's a good one, the header. Enrique Poveda safely grabs the ball. It's a long pass now. It's a good counter-attack. Azuka Caneda at full speed, trying to reach the box of the Aztecs. In the dribbling, he has to play it back. He has to go with a teammate. He plays towards the right side, looking for Pedro Maximiano. Pedro is not able to reach the ball in time. It's a throw-in for the Aztecs. It was a great idea by the goalkeeper. Unfortunately, they weren't able to put it into work. Good header there by Pedro. Here comes Rio Ejara fighting for the ball alongside Joao Rosito. It's gonna be a ball for Lakeland with Joao Almeida. Here comes Pedro Maximiano with the cross. Rio Ejara fighting for the ball. And now, Yuri Vasconcelos. Yuri with Eduardo Melo. Eduardo with the dribbling, with the pass. It's an amazing pass. Here comes Lakeland for the win, for the final, with the cross. It was sent out. It was a good clearance by the defense of the Aztecs. And here comes Eduardo Melo yet again. After an amazing pass from the captain. Tonight we have to win, says Vivian. She is right. If Lakeland tonight doesn't win, their season will be over. Hiroki Suda with the dribbling, with the pass to Yuri Vasconcelos. Yuri right now Yuri loses the ball, but Joao Rosito recovers it. Joao is going to fight until the very end for that ball. He reaches it, and it's in. Joao with the pass. Wendell! No! The crossbar! No. It was a save by Nick Garrett. It was an amazing shot from Wendell, and the ref says it's a corner kick. It was a great play by Lakeland. They are putting everything they've got into this match. We're already on added time. If Lakeland doesn't manage to score here, or if Aztecs doesn't manage to score here, we are going to the overtime. We are going to the extra time. And so, Eduardo Melo in charge of another corner kick. This could be it, ladies and gentlemen. Be ready. Here comes the cross from Melo. The ball ends up with Joao Rosito. He goes down and it's a foul. And it's going to be a yellow card? No. It's just a foul. A free kick for Lakeland as we reach the end of the match, at least of the regular match. The current champions of the Florida West Conference facing with the champions of the regular season of this spring season. Someone will have to go home knowing that they played a great match. Both teams are playing an amazing game of soccer. Eduardo Melo, the captain, ready to put this free kick to the box. Melo. I'm sure that Eduardo had a better idea, but the execution was really poor. It's a goal kick for the Aztecs. Nicolas Garrett. I think both Nicolas Garrett and Enrique Poveda Cavallini have been the best players so far. With their interventions, they kept the match 0-0. Joao Almeida back to Enrique. Be careful here. Enrique Poveda Cavallini with the clearance. The header by Diamond. And who has the ball? Yuri Vasconcelos fights for it. And it's a clean recovery by Lakeland. Here comes Asuka Kaneda, the Japanese left wing. He tries to go inside the box. Good dribbling. Asuka! No! Over the bar. Yet again, the situations that Lakeland are building are not going in. How unlucky for Lakeland. How lucky for the Aztecs. And I don't want to bring bad news to the table, but you know, there is a saying that the goals that you don't score in one goal, you end up receiving them in your own. Lakeland just had two amazing situations. The best of the match so far, I would even say. And they weren't able to score. Let's see. Hiroki Suda guarding the ball, winning a throw-in. Hiroki also played a great match. Both defenses played a great match, really. But I have to keep with both goalkeepers. Hiroki Suda, back to Enrique Poveda. Enrique with a long pass towards the right side now. A recovery by the Aztecs now. Max Diamond with a great pass towards the right. And here they come, ladies and gentlemen. The Aztecs wanting to win with this cross. Recovery by Pedro Maximiano. Asuka Kaneda. Asuka towards the center now. It's a recovery by the Aztecs. Rio Ejara putting some pressure. Be careful there. The tackle by Yuri Vasconcelos, letting Joao Almeida grab the ball and now be able to play with Enrique Poveda. Enrique Poveda towards the left side now. Good control by Asuka Kaneda. Asuka with Pedro Alejandro. Pedro Alejandro with Hiroki Suda. Back to the goalkeeper. Back to Enrique Poveda. Enrique towards the right side. Joao Almeida. When the ref blows his whistle, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the end of the second half. But the match isn't over. We are going to the extra time. We are going to the overtime. We are going to have 30 more minutes to see if Aztecs all the Swans are able to break this tie. Right now, we are 0-0, and don't go out because the match isn't over. We are going to overtime. After a lot of hard work, you can clearly see why the Aztecs have been the best team of the regular season in the Florida West Conference, and you can also see why Lakeland are the current champions of the Florida West Conference. They are putting a great match, an amazing match. It's one of the best I've seen here at the UPCL. Where is Gene? Gene is in the bench. He's waiting to be subbed in. Everyone waiting for the substitution of Gene Leonardo, number 59. Let's see if Gene manages to have some minutes here. It's gonna be an incredible end of the match. It's gonna be an incredible end of the season for one of these. The Aztecs are ready to start the overtime. Eric Leite takes some time to talk with the players, to boost their morale, to get them ready for the reminder of the game. Ricardo Balduino dos Santos saying, hey coach, put Gene Leonardo. He's gonna put it. I am sure of it. I doubt Gene Leonardo is not gonna see some minutes in a match as crucial as this. Once again, let me thank you. Let me thank the director of this broadcast, Eduardo Comínguez, and the assistant, Heidi Molina, because this amazing match of the UPCL would not be able to be shown if it weren't for all of them, including you. Well, Lakeland ready to start. All of the players going back to the field. The overtime is about to start. And one of these two teams will reach the finals of the Florida West Conference. Rosito and Gene are the best players. Rosito had an amazing game today. He was actually able to reach a ball that almost seemed lost, and he played it back to Wendell, but Wendell wasn't able to shoot on target. It was over the bar. But there was a lot of sacrifice from Joao today. He was one of the best. I think that actually, if you were to analyze every single player from Lakeland today, they played an amazing match, an amazing game. They just were unlucky not to score. Well, everyone was saying, where was Gene Leonardo? Where is Gene Leonardo? Gene Leonardo, ladies and gentlemen, is right there. He's the player with the ball about to do the kickoff. It seems like Rio Aijara was subbed out. So, Gene Leonardo is ready to give all the fans a good taste of soccer. Gene Leonardo ready to kick off, ready to start off these 15 minutes, and we are on. Everyone celebrating the substitution of Gene Leonardo. Let's see if Gene lives up to his name and is able to help Lakeland reach the finals. Let's go, Gene, says Vivian. Here comes Joao Almeida with the ball. Plays alongside Joao Rosito. Joao Rosito with Joao Almeida. Back to Enrique Poveda Cavallini. It's the long ball from the goalkeeper. Looking for Gene, looking for Pedro. It's a good header by Salgado. It was a good header by Luis Gonzalez. And a foul against him, so it's a free kick for the Aztecs. There goes Gil Leonardo with the pressure. It's a long pass that no one's going to be able to reach, except the goalkeeper. When Gene is in, the world is a better place. I agree with that statement, John McDougall. I do believe it. Let's see what's going to happen with Gene in the pitch. It's a good header right in the midfield. A good recovery by the Aztecs. Wendell to Joao Rosito. Joao, be careful, Joao goes down. And it's a foul. It's a free kick for Lakeland. They already played it. And here comes Pedro Maximiano. Pedro looking to make a cross. It's a tough decision. And he isn't able to do it properly. It's a goal kick for Nicolas Garrett. We can properly confirm that Rio Ejara was subbed out and Gil Leonardo was subbed in. Of course, everyone saw Gil Leonardo in the pitch, but we weren't able to see Rio Ejara being subbed out. Here comes the Aztecs with the ball. They lost it. Good pressure by Pedro Maximo and Wendell. Maximiano ready to do the throw-in. We're waiting for a ball to come in order to let the game keep going. We surpassed the 300 subscribers. We are 301. Thank you so much to all of you who subscribe to the channel. We are on 22 likes and we have more than 80 people. I think we can keep it going a little bit. After all, this is a semi-final. This is a crucial moment on the UPCL. Good header by Rosito towards the center, looking for number 8. Here comes the shot from Gil Leonardo. It got blocked, and now the goalkeeper. Other player that was subbed in, if I'm not mistaken, is number 8, Mateos Yeso. I will have to see who was subbed out. I think Yuri Vasconcelos. There goes Enrique Poveda Cavallini looking for someone on the right. Recovery by the Aztecs. Good passes here. And here they come. Be careful. The Aztecs looking for the first goal of the match. Here comes the cross. They have to send it out. Enrique Poveda. It's a foul. It's a foul. It's a foul, ladies and gentlemen. Against number 4, Joao Almeida. Lakeland got lucky just there. It was a difficult play, but Lakeland almost conceded the first goal of the match. Let's watch it again. Yeah, there is a push right there against Joao. The ref saw it and called the foul. Eduardo Melo. Melo towards the left side. Here comes Pedro Alejandro looking for Mateos Yeso. Mateos with the ball. Yeso towards the right side. Here comes Joao Rosito. Rosito with Wendell. Wendell looking for Pedro Maximiano. The ball is still inside the field. Pedro Maximiano, Gil Leonardo. The recovery by the Aztecs. It was a good play. And they recovered it. Eduardo Melo fighting for the ball. The Aztecs recovered it. And they keep it going. It's a long ball. There's no one there. Despite their best efforts, Enrique Poveda Cavallini keeps the ball and plays it with Pedro Alejandro. Here comes Mateos Yeso. The ball is in. Despite the arguments from the bench of the Aztecs, the ball didn't left the field. Joao Almeida. Almeida with a long pass. Gil Leonardo tried to play in short with Pedro Maximiano. Back to Joao Rosito. Here comes Joao. Joao Rosito looking for an opening. The pass looking for Gil Leonardo was good. But the appearance of the defender Luis Gonzalez was even better. Recovery by Joao Rosito. But Eduardo Melo was not able to catch it. He's exhausted. Julio Alejandro saying, sending good vibes so that their hearts won't fail. It's a crucial moment in the match, in the season, and both teams are giving their all. It's gonna be a throw-in for the Aztecs. Here comes the throw-in. Joe Almeida trying to recover the ball. They played it back. Joe Rosito appears with the recovery and plays with Melo. Melo with Suda. Hiroki, be careful, Hiroki. It's a long pass. It's a recovery by Jesus. Eduardo Melo. He couldn't play along. Number 55, Pedro Maximiano. Jesus Martinez. They appear. Be careful. It's a good play. No. There's a foul against Hiroki Suda. And there's a yellow card. Yeah, right there. I think against number 25, Chad Bird. I think. Yeah. Or no, number 28. Number 28. I don't have number 28. Well, we still have 8 more minutes in this first half of the extra time. Let's watch again that foul, that tackle. And that yellow card for number 28. Enrique Poveda already played with Hiroki Suda. It's a long ball from Hiroki looking for Kaneda. Asuka is gonna reach it. Here comes Kaneda with the dribbling, with the cross, looking for Pedro Maximiano, the header by the Aztecs. And now back to Eduardo Melo, the captain of the Swans. Back to Hiroki Suda. Hiroki looking for a teammate. He plays with Pedro Alejandro, the Puerto Rican. Pedro, he needs to play back with Enrique Poveda, Cavallini, the goalkeeper. And now to the right side with Joao Almeida. Almeida back to Enrique. Lakeland doesn't want to rush things. And so they keep it going. Pedro Alejandro. Alejandro with a long pass. The appearance of Nicolás Garet, the goalkeeper from Uruguay. The goalkeeper from the Aztecs, stopping the attack. 25 likes. It's really a lot. I think we are about to surpass the 31 that we got on last match, in which Lakeland defeated Azzurri Storm. The ball goes for Lakeland right now. Joao Almeida. Almeida with Eduardo Melo. Melo with a long pass, looking for Wendell or Joao Rosito. The defense of the Aztecs clears it out, and it goes all the way back to the goalkeeper, Enrique Poveda. Once again to the left side with Pedro Alejandro. Pedro Alejandro with a long pass. The header by the Aztecs goes out, and there's a new substitution in St. Petersburg Aztecs. Yet again, a substitution is being made. Jesus Martinez, the player who leaves the pitch. There goes the throw-in, and here comes Wendell. Wendell looking for an opening, playing with Joao Rosito. Rosito with the dribbling, with the shot. It's good to have confidence in your shot. Unfortunately, this shot was not on target, and it wasn't dangerous for the Aztecs. It's a goal kick then for Nick Garrett. There goes the goal kick. Only 5 more minutes on the clock. It's a good header right in the midfield. And here comes Asuka Kaneda at full speed, asking for a handball. But here comes Kaneda. Kaneda! It is a corner kick. It is a corner kick, says the ref. A new corner kick for Lakeland. Let's see if Jean Leonardo is able to rise above the rest of the players. Or if at teammate there's a yellow card. This, it goes for number 16, Benavir Espinal. This one, I'm not mistaken. So, Here comes the cross from Eduardo Melo. Eduardo ready to put the ball in the box. Here comes the cross from Melo. It's headed out. Be careful with the rebound. It goes towards Aztecs. And here they come with a long pass. Enrique Poveda Cavallini is wide awake and doesn't want any trouble. Good control there on the left side, but an even better recovery by the Aztecs. Here comes Mateo Gieso. There's no one there. Recovery by the Aztecs. Once again, the appearance of Lakeland recovering the ball. Melo back to Hiroki Suda. Hiroki looking for an opening. He has to go back to Enrique Poveda Cavallini. We're reaching the end of the match. We're actually reaching the end of the first half of the extra time. Joao Almeida. Joao with a long pass now. Gil Leonardo with the header. There's a foul from Gin, says the ref. It's a free kick for the Aztecs. Luis Gonzalez ready to do this free kick. 3 more minutes. 110 people watching the game live. Thanks so much, guys. Thanks for helping the community of Lakeland and the United Premier Soccer League grow. Here comes the Aztecs. Good header. And an even better recovery from Wendell. Wendell. Chuyo Rosito. Pedro Maximiano. It goes out on Pedro. And here comes the Aztecs. Recovery by Mateos Yeso with a long pass. It's a clearing. The header from Diamond. And now towards the right side. Caneda and Wendell trying to recover the ball. The Aztecs still keeping. And now building up a good play. Colachi, Antonio to the right. And there goes Pedro Alejandro guarding the ball. It's in. It's in. Let's see what the Aztecs can do now. Nothing, because Eduardo Melo and Hiroki Kisuda send the danger out of their own side. Here comes the throw-in. The Aztecs already put the ball in play. It's an amazing opportunity here. Joao Almeida avoids the corner kick, but not the throw-in for the Aztecs, who are getting closer to Enrique Poveda. Here comes the throw-in. Everyone's in the box. It looks like it's gonna be a long throw-in, looking for a header. Here comes the ball, the header from Joao Almeida. Be careful with the rebound. Here comes the shot! The shot from Colachi was amazing, but Enrique Poveda Cavallini was in the best position to grab the ball. Good save. Let's watch it again. Antonio Colachi with the control, with the shot. It was a goal. But now, Enrique Poveda was ready to give the Swans once again a big hand, as he did on the quarterfinals, where he topped a penalty at the end of the match. We're reaching the last few seconds. We're reaching the end of the first half of the extra time, of the overtime. And here comes Joao Almeida. Almeida looking for an opening for a teammate. And finally looking for Gil Leonardo. The Aztecs won. It's a good recovery, but the rebound goes towards the Aztecs. And here they come. Good dribbling, amazing appearance there. Good helping hand from Eduardo Melo. And ladies and gentlemen, the first half of the extra time has officially ended. The Aztecs and Lakeland are still tying 0-0. We have 50 more minutes in store, and if they're still tying, then we'll go to penalties. What a moment, really. Right now, one, it's at a loss of words, because what can you already say that's not been said? The game still is really enjoyable. It's a great game of football. And both teams are putting a lot of effort into winning the game. You can tell why Lakeland has been crowned 2 times as the champions of the Florida West Conference, and you can see why the Aztecs have been the best team of the regular season at the Florida West Conference. It's not gonna be easy, but we still have 15 more minutes to go. Let's see if the coach Eric Leite is about to do any new substitution. He only did 2. Mateos Yeso and Gil Leonardo were subbed in. And he still has, let's see, Lucas Petropoulos, Bruno Santos, Kota Yoshida, Caden Maldonado, Gabriel Rockbrand, and Giorgio Aisu. Of course, if he wants to. It's not mandatory. Once again, Eric Leite having some encouraging last words with his team as Lakeland gets ready to play 15 more minutes of overtime. You can actually see that the match is really difficult, and it's been really hard because in the chat there's not many messages, because everyone is really, they really have a lot of tension. Could we see Lakeland win another match with PKs? Well, if we keep like this against the Cole, at least we're gonna find out. Let's see. I already said it before, I'll say it again. The very first title that Lakeland won at the Florida West Conference here at the UPCL was in a final against the Aztecs in a match that was decided in penalty kicks. So, let's see what happens. Will history repeat itself? There's no sure way to know. Only by playing. Lakeland says I'm Randy. And there we go. 15 more minutes. Be careful there, because Pedro Maximiano almost lost the ball. It's a good pressure from the Aztecs at the beginning of the second half of the overtime. We got this, says I'm Randy. Really confident. Let's see. Pedro Alejandro towards the center, looking for Melo. Eduardo towards the right side to Joao Almeida. And there he goes, Joao. Looking for a teammate, it's a long pass. Looking for Gil Leonardo. The rejection by the defense. A good opportunity for the Aztecs. And one-on-one! And it's a penalty. No. Wait, what is this? The ref stops the match. Let's see. I think it is a penalty, but I don't know if the ref actually called a penalty. Oh. Once again. The more I see it, the more I think it is a penalty. Of course, Enrique Poveda ends up receiving a nasty strike by the attacker, who wants to go at the side. He wants to go. But I think that the ref ended up giving a offensive foul for the Aztecs instead of a penalty for the home team. Well, what a way to start the second half of the overtime. It is true that we do not have the best angle possible to see this play, because you could argue that since Enrique reaches the ball first, he is not making a foul, and number 26 from the Aztecs is the one doing it. It's a matter of perspective. And from this perspective we've got, I bought the penalty. The ref says, no, it was a foul against Enrique. And so the game continues. The Aztecs and Lakeland tying 0-0. Let's see. It's a header from the Aztecs. It's a throw-in for the Lakeland. Joe Rosito fighting for the ball. He doesn't get it. And the Aztecs recover it. Melo with the header back to Hiroki Suda. Hiroki back to Enrique. Enrique Poveda Cavallini plays towards the right side with. He tried to play with Joao Almeida. Be careful because the Aztecs are going full speed, trying to reach the first goal of the match. Pedro Maximiano. Here comes Joao Rosito. Joao does not have a teammate near. He managed to play back with Wendell. Wendell with Mateos Yeso. Mateos, he at least tried to play with Pedro Maximiano. It's a throw-in still for the Swans. Bruno Menezes saying Rosito and Jean will bring the victory. Let's see if the 59 and the 17 are able to associate and give the victory to the Swans, as Bruno says. There goes the throw-in. The header from Wendell. And the rejection by the Aztecs. Hiroki Suda with the recovery there. Back to Joao Almeida. Be careful there, Joao. He has to play back with Enrique Poveda Cavallini. Enrique Poveda with a long pass now. There's no one there. Azuka is not ready to go. It's a throw-in for the Aztecs. As we reach the end of the match, we only have 10 more minutes. Only 10 more minutes. And if after that we're still tying, there will be penalties. There goes the throw-in. It's a good reception and some good passes from the Aztecs. And here they come. Lakeland has to defend themselves. Here comes the cross from left to right. It's a good one. A new cross from right to left. Wendell tried to head it. He couldn't do it. Recovery by Lakeland. And here comes Joao Rosito. Great dribbling by number 17. And he keeps it going. Rosito, he goes down. It's a foul. And it should be a yellow card. The ref decides it's not a yellow card. But also doesn't let Lakeland play the ball quickly. Here comes Lakeland with Azuka Caneda, with Pedro Alejandro. Pedro Alejandro back to Hiroki Suka. Hiroki Suda. Hiroki with a long pass towards Gil Leonardo. It's a header by the defense. It's a header by Luis Gonzalez. Mateos Yeso. Mateos with the pass. Pedro Maximiano. Pedro with Joao Rosito. Here comes Joao. Joao towards the right. Pedro Maximiano. Offside. Offside position from Mateos Yeso. It's a free kick for the Aztecs. Despite their best efforts, that is an offside position. And here comes the Aztecs, wanting to answer that recent opportunity. There is a foul. And a new free kick for the Aztecs. Here comes number 18 towards the left side now. Some good passes from the Aztecs here, but a good recovery from Joao Almeida. And now, what can they do? Eduardo Melo. That's a foul on the right, but it's advantage rule. The game should continue. Hiroki Suda. The players from Lakeland and the Aztecs are exhausted. I don't know how much they can continue. And let's see. Hiroki Suda has to send the ball back to Enrique And Enrique Poveda Cavallini sends a long ball towards Gil Leonardo. Let's see the pressure from number 59. Let's see what Gin can do now. Gil Leonardo, that's a foul. Yeah, that was a foul from Gil Leonardo against Nicolas Garrett. It's a free kick now for the Aztecs. Right there. You could argue, but you can't do that against a goalkeeper. We have 7 more minutes. Pedro Alejandro with the throw in towards Eduardo Melo. Melo back to Hiroki Suda, and Hiroki Suda with Joao Almeida. Eduardo Melo. Melo with his last efforts, playing towards the right. Recovery by the Aztecs. Be careful here, because they still have stamina. They still have opportunities. Here comes the Aztecs. It's an amazing opportunity. It's a great shot. It wasn't a great shot. It's a goal kick for Lakeland, who once again can catch a break. We have 6 more minutes to go. What a match we had. And we still have no goals. But still, one could think that if a match ends up 0-0, it's gonna be a boring match, a dull match. This one has been really great. Of course, it is a semi-final, but the way both teams, both the Aztecs and Lakelands played, was really entertaining and enjoyable. Gil Leonardo with the pressure. Gil Leonardo with the help of Pedro Maximiano weren't able to recover it. Here comes Joao Rosito. Joao Rosito with the pass to Caneda. Azuka Caneda, be careful there. He almost trips. He makes a cross. It's a good opportunity. No, Pedro Maximiano is not able to reach it. It's a goal kick once again for the Aztecs. Nicolas Garrett ready to do the goal kick with only 5 more minutes on the clock. 5 more minutes and penalties. That's how things are looking up to. Nicolas Garrett ready. There goes the ball from Nick. Good header there by number 16, Benavir Espinal. And now Wendell back to his teammate Pedro Alejandro. Gil Leonardo back to Wendell. So many missed opportunities. There were a lot of missed opportunities. That's right. And here comes Lakeland, wanting to win the game right here and right now. Here comes Eduardo Melo asking for a handball. The ref says, no, there's no handball. It's a throw-in, but for who? For Lakeland. There's a new substitution being made, ladies and gentlemen. Number 23, Caden Maldonado, has just entered the game. You can see it right there. Let's see, there goes the ball. Joe Rosito. It's a new throw-in for Lakeland. There goes the ball towards Gil Leonardo. Good control by Gene. He fights for the ball. He goes down. It's not a penalty. Still, this will be a throw-in once again for Lakeland. I would assume Azuka Caneda was subbed out, but I'm not sure. No! Yeah, it's Azuka Caneda. Right there. There goes Lakeland with Maldonado. Maldonado back with Almeida. Almeida with the cross. And Nicolas Garrett saving, grabbing the ball and stopping the attack. We have 119 people. 119 persons right now. Hiroki Suda missed. And it could be a great opportunity. No, Joao Almeida with the header just saved Lakeland. Hiroki Suda just missed his first clearance of the match and almost left the Aztecs a great opportunity. Here comes Joao Almeida with the throw-in. Back to Enrique Poveda Cavallini. Enrique with Hiroki. Let's see. The Japanese defender back to Enrique. Enrique Poveda Cavallini with a long ball towards the center to the midfield. It's a recovery by the Aztecs. And here they come on the right side with Espinal. Now towards the right side. They cross and it's over the bar. Lakeland breathes once again. After that situation, it was a good opportunity there. There's a lot of missed opportunities on both sides. And it's not the best moment right now to have technical difficulties. It's not, let me tell you. We have so many of those. The game continues with a goal kick for Lakeland. Enrique Poveda Cavallini ready to do it. Let's see. The goal kick hasn't still been done. Enrique Poveda is ready to do it as we reach the end of the second half of the overtime. Enrique Poveda taking some extra minutes. There goes the ball towards the center of the pitch. Looking for a header. It's a recovery. It's a good tackle right there in the midfield by Lakeland, recovering the ball and going towards the right side. It's a good advancement by Joao Rosito. Rosito trying to do a cross. The ball goes out. It's going to be a corner kick. A corner kick for Lakeland. I do beg your pardon. It's really difficult. With these technical difficulties, you do not deserve not watching the match. At least I can bring you to. Now we can bring it back. Thank you so much, Eduardo Dominguez. We are not gonna left you hanging. Oh my goodness, we can't be having these problems right now. Well, as you saw right there, there's a player from Lakeland on the ground. That's why the game is not continuing right now. There is a corner kick for Lakeland. Eduardo Melo is ready to do it. But the game won't continue as long as there's a player on the ground. Thank you so much, Trent. These were some of the best situations that Lakeland's had so far. Some great opportunities that unfortunately were not taken advantage of. And the Aztecs did have their fair share of opportunities. The game hasn't restarted yet, let me tell you that. But it's about to, with a corner kick. We need Fox Sports. Yeah. Let's see. Melo ready to do. These are still replays of the best of the match. Meanwhile, here comes the corner kick for Lakeland. Let's see. Here comes the cross. It's headed away by the defense to a new corner kick. To this corner kick that we are about to see. Let's pray. Let's pray to the gods that we can continue watching the match until the very end. Please. I know Eduardo is with me, at least with this sentiment. Let's keep it going. Here comes the corner kick. The header, it's in! Lakeland! Lakeland scores! Lakeland is winning! Lakeland goes to the finals! Yeah! We were able to see it! Thank you so much! I don't know. The luck in the sky gave us the opportunity for Lakeland to score the first goal of the match right at the end. I think it was Hiroki Tsuda, number 2, the Japanese defender. With his header, he was able to score. Let's watch it again. Let's be sure. There it goes. It was Hiroki Tsuda, the Japanese defender, all the way from Japan to Florida to give Lakeland the victory. Lakeland goes to the finals. Lakeland is defeating the current champions of the regular season. Lakeland, oh my goodness. What a way of living football. What a goal from Lakeland. Lakeland now has to defend themselves. Don't trust the scoreboard. Now we can go with Lakeland is winning. Oh my goodness. Now they have to defend themselves. That's a free kick for the Aztecs. Lakeland's porra. Vini Castillo's goal. Lakeland, way to go, Lakeland. But now, of course, Lakeland needs to defend themselves because the Aztecs are gonna look for the equalizer. It's a really tense moment in the match. The last opportunity, the last chance for the Aztecs. Here comes the cross. Be careful with the rebound. Hiroki Suda asking for a foul. The game continues, and the Aztecs persevere. They are on the right with Espinal with a new cross. And the shot is not good. It's a goal kick. It is a goal kick for Lakeland. Lakeland United is reaching once again the finals of the Florida West Conference. They want to defend their crown as champions. They want to go to the Nationals. And in order to do so, they need to win today, and they are doing it. We're dancing, baby. Go, Lakeland. Yeah, boy. The fans of Lakeland going wild. And it's over. That's the final whistle. Lakeland United has defeated St. Petersburg FC Aztecs 1-0 thanks to the amazing header from Hiroki Suda. The Japanese defender gave Lakeland the victory they needed, the victory they wanted, and they're gonna be able to defend their crowns, ladies and gentlemen. Lakeland reaches the final of the Florida West Conference of the United Premier Soccer League. After an amazing match, let's watch the highlights. Let's watch the best of the game. Let's watch the amazing header from Hiroki Suda. How much passion, how much effort, how much tension in the air we had to live. You thought you weren't going to be able to watch the goal, but thanks to someone, we were able to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, Lakeland United reaches the finals of the UPCL Premier Division Florida West Conference next Saturday. Mark my words, next Saturday against Florida Premier or Naples City, the Swans are gonna fight for the title. They are gonna defend their crown. So stay tuned. Please subscribe and leave your like. We have to reach at least 40 likes with this amazing football match. Really, we had a blast. How much joy, how much positivity. Lakeland has defeated St. Petersburg Aztecs thanks to Hiroki Suda. And I have to say, that's all, folks. We're reaching the end. Once again, thank you so much to all of you, every single one of you who stayed tuned until the end, watching and hearing the game, supporting the Swans, supporting the Aztecs. It was an amazing match from both teams. So once again, thanks so much to you. Thanks so much to Better Media, to Eduardo Comínguez. Thank you so much, Eduardo. And thanks to Katie Molina. Thanks to all of them, this broadcast was possible. And well, ladies and gentlemen, here at St. Petersburg High School in the Florida West semifinals, Lakeland United has won 1-0 thanks to Hiroki Suda. Until the next match, until the final of the Florida West Conference of the United Premier Soccer League Premier Division. Bye-bye and have a great night.